And again tonight, talking about Gideon. We talked about his fight, his fraud. Well, tonight is really the one that I really wanted to do. So I just got all through that to get to this one. It's about Gideon's faith. Gideon's faith. We're taking an offering. We're talking about money. We're talking about economics, right? 3 years ago, you could buy groceries. Whatever $200 would buy you now costs $250. It's a crazy economy. Used car prices are up 40%. Other statistics. Credit card delinquencies have doubled in the last year. People don't have the money to pay off their debts. So people are borrowing more money to buy the money to pay off the money that they borrowed in the first place. That's what's happening right now. Saving accounts were at all-time highs in 2020, 2021. Now they're all-time lows. Drying up, and savings accounts look like the grass outside. Dry. That was Gideon's economy. The Midianites would come and steal every year for 7 years in a row. All of a sudden, it was gone. How do you live in a world like that? When we consider Gideon, you realize he was a very flawed man. He was not the epitome of righteousness and nobility. You read about his life. You read about his nation. He didn't have it all together. Clearly, God was not moved because Gideon was a noble and righteous person. But there was something inside of Gideon that was responding to God. You read the events. A prophet came and would preach and would tell the people. And you read his response to the angel who came and visited him. There was something inside of him that was stirring, that was frustrated. And God was able to use him. I've been saying this whole time, it starts with an offering, but tonight I'm going to go a little deeper and possibly contradict myself. It started not with an offering, it started before the offering. Ushers, you can go ahead and come. Speaking of offerings. His offering was simply a demonstration of the gift of faith that God gave him. His offering was a sign of the faith and the justification that God counted to him. Just like Abraham. We're considering finances tonight and in life. Romans chapter 4. What does the scripture say? Abraham believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness. Now to the one who works, his wages are not counted as a gift, but as his due. How then was it counted to him? Was it before or after he had been circumcised? It was not after, but it was before. It's not about our conduct. It's not about perfection. It's not about our offering. The truth is, God does not need our offering. It's probably be the last time Pastor Penning has me take an offering. God doesn't need our offering. How do I know that? What did the angel do when Gideon said, if you're really who you say you are, hold on. He went, prepared his gift, cooked all the food, brought it back to him. And what did the angel do? Put out a staff, and it went up in a puff of smoke. He said, Gideon, I don't need that. That's not why I came. Thank you. I appreciate the kind gesture, but I got what I was after. Your faith. Faith was birthed inside of Gideon. More than our offering, God wants us to respond in faith. A faith that is not even yours if it were not gifted to you by God in the first place. Receive it tonight. Believe it. Confirm it. Respond to it and continue in it. Life is primarily spiritual. Money is spiritual. And the faith of Jesus Christ in you is enough to overcome anything in this world. Any old Midianites, any modern Midianites, any work of Satan, that's just how the financial system is. That's just inflation. That's just whatever it is. God says the faith that I've given you is greater. The Lord is with you. Everyone who has been born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that overcomes the world, our faith. 1 John 5:4. The Lord is with you. Do you believe? Respond.